Welcome to Snow Library. My name is Jamie Balliott, and I am a library trustee. This is an exciting time in Orleans. We're working on a once-in-a-generation project to build a new library. This video is designed to show you why we need a new state-of-the-art building.
I'm Tavi, the director of Snow Library, and I've been concerned for a long time about the lack of space in the library. A lack of space for books, being a librarian, is my great concern. I have to withdraw books before I can add any new books onto the shelves. But there are many other space problems as well. For example, we don't have enough meeting rooms. All the time, students and their tutors and other nonprofit organizations are being turned away because they have no place to work.
Hi, I'm Nora, and this is George, and we live right in Orleans down the road, so we spend a lot of time at Snow Library. Oftentimes, it's awfully hard to find parking here. Currently, there are only 38 spaces, when what we would really need is closer to 62. Our hopes for a bigger library would be that it would provide all the space and access that we would need, and it would make facilitating events and day-to-day coming and going much easier to have more parking at Snow Library.
My name's Anna, and my husband and I were born and raised on Cape Cod. We're currently raising our two daughters, Grace and Eleanor, in Orleans. We're a homeschooling family, so we spend a lot of our time at the library. And the Orleans Library is a great resource for us to give them the education that they're hoping to get. So while Snow Library is an amazing resource for my family, we're definitely bursting at the seams here. My children love arts and crafts, and all the supplies are kind of scattered about because there's not enough storage in the children's area.
Hi, I'm Tracy. I'm the president of the Friends of Snow Library. I've been with Snow Library since 2005. And I want to talk to you about a couple of issues we have here in our library with accessibility and emergency egress. If you are in a wheelchair and you want to find something in the nonfiction stacks upstairs, those stacks are flush against the wall on the outside edges of the library, and you cannot rotate your wheelchair to get out of the shelves easily. They're kind of stuck and you have to back out with your wheelchair. Downstairs, if you are in a wheelchair or even if you are a person who has difficulty with stairs, we have an elevator, but if there's a fire in the building, the alarm is going to go off and the power will be shut off, and you can no longer access the elevator, which means you have to climb up a staircase to get out of the basement of the library. We have people who come almost on a daily basis, and they are in wheelchairs, and they often are downstairs because it's a quieter space to work. I'm very concerned about what would happen if we have a fire in the library.
My name is Joan. I am a Snow Library trustee. I have been part of the Orleans community for over 20 years. One of the biggest problems with Snow Library is the leaking roof. It has leaked 12 times in the past 5 years, causing real damage to parts of the ceiling, the walls, and the floors.
My name is Mary. I've lived in Orleans for 25 years. Snow Library has a very difficult layout problem. The open floor plan means that noise travels across the entire first floor. Kids can't sing loud because people in the reading room are interrupted. The new Snow Library will change this and have thoughtful spaces and doors that can close.
I'm Kevin Galligan. I'm a select board member. I've been part of the Orleans community for almost 40 years, and I am the liaison to the Snow Library trustees and the new building project. We should remember that there have been no renovations done to this existing building since 1992. That's 32 years The building is not up to code. It has so many concerns and issues. We know the roof leaks. Just the replacement of the roof alone would cost us $1.3 million. And frankly, I worry about our valuable collections that need to be properly cared for. The other issue is we have some safety hazards. We have moisture problems. There are buckets that you can see throughout the crane meeting room at times, the reading room. These are tripping hazards. We have old carpet that gets replaced, and as soon as we replace it, they buckle in less than a year's time. And finally, our health and safety is so important in any public space. The library, most importantly, we have asbestos in certain floor tiles. Removing them and replacing them costs us incredible amounts of money. Just to replace the floor alone would cost us over $100,000. So these are just a few points why I'm so supportive of a new Snow library.
Hi, my name's Steve Gass. I've been a resident of Orleans since the summer of 2015. The need to improve and expand the Snow Library building was first documented in 2009, when a consultant was hired to engage the community in identifying current library needs. More recently, in 2019, consultants were again engaged to determine both the current state of the library building and the programmatic space needs of the community. These programmatic needs were again updated in 2023. With unanimous support of the Select Board and the Finance Committee, and subsequently with approval at town meeting, a consultant was hired to do a formal new library feasibility study. In brief, the feasibility study documented that the current facility does not meet the needs of the community. The current facility is not up to the standards of a 21st century library. The current facility is at the end of its useful life, and that costly age-related repairs will trigger additional costly state compliance code requirements such as universal accessibility and fire protection. And even if these repairs and code compliance issues were addressed, it would not provide the additional space needed for collections, programs, and public access. Finally, the report shows that a modern, state-of-the-art facility that would increase the library's programmatic space by 2/3 can be built on the existing lot.
Why not renovate Snow Library? That's the perennial question. Why build a whole new building? Snow Library is facing many age-related repairs, such as replacing the roof, replacing the siding. The cost of doing those projects would exceed $1 million. The Code of Massachusetts Regulation 521 states that if you equal or exceed 30% of the cost of the value of the building, then you have to bring the entire building up to code. This would involve installing a fire suppression system. To install a fire suppression system, we would have to raise the ceiling of the lower level, we would have to relocate the stairwell, and we would have to change out the pipe that brings the main water supply into the building. This is a multi-million-dollar project. We wouldn't even maintain the space we have. We would actually be losing space. Whereas with a new library, completely new building, we would gain upwards of 10,000 square feet of additional space.
Hi, my name is Kim, and I am the Youth Services Librarian at Snow Library. I am so excited about the new library. What can you do to help? You can visit the Building Our Future website to learn more. You can volunteer by contacting the Snow Library staff. You can serve on one of the committees, or you could help with an area of your expertise. Thank you so much for your interest in the new library project.